I'm about to share something so powerful that it comes with one condition: you must keep it to yourself. What I'm about to reveal has already changed countless lives, including someone who manifested $4.8 million. But more on that later. You see, most people go through life believing that success is all about luck. They buy lottery tickets, hoping for that one magical moment that will change everything. But what if I told you that your destiny isn't determined by luck, but by something much more powerful that's already within you? Think about this. How many times have you thought intensely about someone and they called you right away? Or you needed something specific and it suddenly appeared in your life? These aren't coincidences. They're glimpses of something extraordinary that you already possess. Let me share something profound that most manifestation teachers won't tell you. Your imagination isn't just a place to escape reality. It's actually the blueprint creator of your future. Think about this for a moment. Everything you see around you, from the phone or computer you're watching this on, to the chair you're sitting in, started as someone's imagination before it became real. I want you to really understand how powerful this is. When you imagine something vividly, your brain starts creating new neural pathways. It's like your mind is laying down train tracks toward your destination before the train even exists. This is what most people get wrong. They think imagination is just wishful thinking, but it's actually the foundation of all reality. Let me tell you about that Newcastle man I mentioned earlier, the one who won $4.8 million. His story is fascinating because he didn't just imagine winning. He lived his future life in his mind with such detail that it had no choice but to materialize. He would wake up every morning and feel the texture of that winning ticket between his fingers. He'd imagine the exact moment of checking those numbers, the rush of excitement, even the specific plans he'd make with the money. He could feel the leather seats of his dream car, hear the sound of his family celebrating, even smell the ocean breeze from his new beachfront home. But here's what makes this different from just daydreaming. He wasn't escaping his current reality. He was building his future one with such precision that his brain couldn't tell the difference. When you understand this level of imagination, you realize it's not about pretending. It's about creating a blueprint so detailed that the universe has clear instructions on what to deliver. Think about a master architect. Before a single brick is laid, they can walk through the entire building in their mind. They see every room, every window, every detail. This is the level of imagination you need to master. It's not just about seeing it. It's about living it, breathing it, feeling every sensation as if it's happening right now. This is what the ancient teachings meant when they talked about living from the end. You're not just visualizing success. You're experiencing it so vividly that your subconscious mind accepts it as your current reality. Now, let me share something fascinating that modern science has discovered, something that ancient wisdom traditions have known for thousands of years. Your brain, that incredible supercomputer you carry around, cannot distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you imagine something in detail, your brain releases the same neurotransmitters, creates the same neural patterns, and even triggers the same physiological responses as if it were really happening. This isn't just spiritual talk. This is hard science. Research has shown that piano players who vividly imagine practicing their scales show nearly identical brain activity to those physically playing. Athletes who mentally rehearse their performances activate the same muscle memory patterns as physical practice. This is why Olympic athletes spend almost as much time visualizing their performance as they do physically training. But here's where it gets even more interesting, and this is something hardly anyone talks about. When you combine this vivid imagination with genuine emotion, you create what scientists call a coherent brain state. It's like your brain waves start dancing in perfect harmony, and this harmony extends beyond your brain. It creates a measurable electromagnetic field that interacts with the world around you. This is why people who master these skills seem to have good luck following them everywhere. They're literally changing the electromagnetic frequency of their environment. Think about those moments when you've been thinking about someone and suddenly they call or text. That's not just coincidence. It's this same principle in action. Your focused thought, combined with emotion, created a tangible connection. Now imagine applying the same principle to your goals and desires, but with deliberate intention and scientific precision. The key difference between those who successfully manifest their desires and those who don't isn't luck or even effort. It's their ability to maintain this coherent state consistently. It's like tuning a radio to exactly the right frequency and keeping it there, no matter what static tries to interfere. When you understand this, you realize that manifestation isn't about hoping or wishing. It's about aligning your internal frequency with what you want to attract. These 7 words I'm about to reveal carry a vibrational frequency that, when used correctly, can literally reshape your reality. This isn't just another manifestation technique. This is ancient wisdom that's been protected and passed down through generations. Before I reveal these words, I need you to understand something crucial. Their power lies not just in their meaning, but in the energy they carry. Think about sound for a moment. Every word you speak creates a vibration. These vibrations aren't just abstract concepts. They're measurable energy that ripples through the universe. When you align these vibrations with pure intention, you create what quantum physicists call a coherent field, a focused beam of energy that attracts similar frequencies. Now, let me share these powerful words with you. Thank 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 you. You might be thinking, that's it. But let me explain why these specific words, repeated exactly 7 times, hold such incredible power. Gratitude isn't just a polite gesture. It's one of the highest vibrational states a human being can achieve. When you express genuine gratitude, you activate the frontal lobe of your brain, release positive neurochemicals, and create a magnetic field around you that attracts more reasons to be grateful. The number 7 isn't random either. In quantum physics, 7 represents a complete cycle of energy. It's why we have 7 days in a week, 7 musical notes, 7 colors in the rainbow. When you repeat thank you 7 times, you're creating a complete cycle of manifestation energy. Each thank you builds upon the previous one, like waves in an ocean, combining to create something more powerful than its individual parts. Now, knowing these words is one thing, but using them correctly is what makes all the difference. I'm going to share with you the exact protocol that has worked wonders for thousands of people, including myself. This isn't just about repetition. It's about creating the perfect conditions for these words to work their magic. The ideal time to practice, this is during what I call the golden hours, those precious moments just before you fall asleep and right after you wake up. Why? Because during these times, your brain is naturally operating at a lower frequency, in what scientists call the alpha and theta states. These states act like gateways to your subconscious mind, where real transformation happens. Start by finding a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. This is crucial. Your practice needs to be protected from external energies that might interfere with your vibration. Sit or lie comfortably, but make sure you're fully awake and alert. Take 3 deep breaths, but here's the key. With each exhale, imagine you're releasing any doubts or negative energy that might block your manifestation. As you prepare to speak the words, first create a clear mental image of what you're manifesting. But here's something most people miss. Don't just visualize the end result. Feel the emotions of already having it. If it's financial abundance, feel the security and freedom. If it's a relationship, feel the love and connection. If it's success, feel the satisfaction and accomplishment. These emotions are the fuel that powers the words. Now, let me share something absolutely crucial: why keeping these words and your practice private is non-negotiable. This isn't about being secretive for the sake of it. There's a profound energetic principle at work here. Think of your manifestation like a quantum experiment. In quantum physics, they've discovered that simply observing an experiment can change its outcome. The same principle applies to your manifestation practice. When you share your intentions and practices too early, you expose them to what I call energetic interference. Every person who learns about your practice brings their own thoughts, doubts, and energy into your manifestation field. Even well-meaning people can unknowingly disturb the delicate frequency you're trying to maintain. It's like trying to tune a radio while someone else is constantly adjusting the dial. This is why ancient mystery schools always emphasized the importance of silence during manifestation work. They understood that manifesting is like growing a precious seed. It needs darkness and protection before it can break through to the light. When you keep your practice private, you create a pure, protected space where your intentions can grow strong roots before facing the world's energy. Think about successful people you know. Often, they don't announce their plans until they're already manifesting results. They instinctively understand this principle. They're not being secretive, they're being energetically wise. They're protecting their manifestation until it's strong enough to withstand any external vibrations. Now let me share something beautiful about gratitude that changes everything. True gratitude isn't just about saying thank you when good things happen. It's about feeling thankful before you see any evidence of change. When you master this, being grateful for things that haven't happened yet, you enter a state of complete trust with the universe. It's like ordering at a restaurant and feeling grateful for the meal while it's still being prepared. You don't doubt that it's coming, you simply wait in joyful expectation. Now let me share something beautiful about gratitude that changes everything. True gratitude isn't just about saying thank you when good things happen. It's about feeling thankful before you see any evidence of change. When you master this, being grateful for things that haven't happened yet, you enter a state of complete trust with the universe. It's like ordering at a restaurant and feeling grateful for the meal while it's still being prepared. You don't doubt that it's coming, you simply wait in joyful expectation.